Hi, I'm Robin,
And I'm Kim.
and this video is all about fourth grade at Gloria Deo Academy. This is going to be a brief overview about a few things in fourth grade. So let's start out by just asking, what does a typical day for a fourth grader look like?
So our typical day with a fourth grader is going to look very similar to a typical day for a third grader. They're going to be doing a lot of the same things. They go upstairs on the deck and they drop off their things in the morning. They get set for the day. They go to devotion with grammar school and they come back and they start with math, and they have the same 3 recesses that they had in all the other grades before now. And it is just kind of a continuation of upper grammar.
Okay, great. Is there anything specific to fourth grade that would be good for parents or co-teachers to know?
So we don't add any additional pieces of academics. We've got them all that are going to be there until we get through upper school.
Okay,
And so we are learning a lot more about managing ourselves, a lot about executive function. And this is going to be a huge learning time for your fourth graders, fifth graders, and sixth graders to just learn to manage themselves. That co-teaching roles are just as vital, but you're moving from being that one that is sitting there all the time telling them, now do this, and you're coming alongside and you're checking with them and you're reviewing with them, but you're not having to
you're still monitoring, but you're
Yes.
not directing every step of the way.
That's right. And so they're learning a lot about being making good choices for themselves.
So we're not introducing in fourth grade any new subjects. There's Latin, there's Shirley grammar, there's writing rhetoric. We still have our specials classes, music, and now PE, which
Yes.
they introduced in third grade. So at this point, we're going to continue building on the same subjects that we've already introduced in previous grade levels.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for fourth grade history, they get to do a really exciting time in American history.
Oh yeah, so that was my next question. What are the fun things?
Yes, they
The
start
exciting things.
with colonization. They start with Prince Henry and this idea of discovering America.
Okay.
And then they move all the way through.
Oh, they make a ship, right?
They do. They make a
Make a
caravel
caravel.
ship when they study Columbus and the
Yes.
Pilgrims. And then they do a play to start the year. And different years do different plays. There's a couple they choose from. One's either about Christopher Columbus or about the settlement of Jamestown.
Okay.
And so they get to do a play at the start of the year.
Mhm.
Then as they move closer to Thanksgiving and they get into the colonization of America, they do a whole week, just like Egypt days, where they do colonial days. And they
Okay.
get to learn about all things log cabins and wax windows and wax.
And all of this happens in school.
Yes.
It's not for the extra work for the co-teacher at home. This is at school, just fun colonial days at school.
Exactly. And so that happens all at school. Towards the end of the year, they get to do a presidential wax museum. And it's kind of their first really big research project. And it's parents are highly involved in the research part, and they get assigned a president. And they have to basically write a speech about their president, and then they get to present it to the school and to their parents. And
Grandparents are invited.
yes,
And then they dress up, right? So they
They
do
do.
get to dress up as the president or the president's wife
yes.
and take on that persona, that role, and as they present their speech with their poster and all the things at the Wax Museum.
And it's a lot of fun. They enjoy it every year. It always seems daunting at the start, but they are so proud of what they've accomplished by the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of it. And then they get to learn about the Revolutionary War and even how we set up our government. So it goes up through about 1815.
I can really see, I got to go to the Wax Museum last spring for the fourth graders, and you can really see in fourth grade that these students are maturing. You know, they're rising up to the tasks at hand as far as executive functions, the learning skills in the classroom. And it's really neat to see in fourth grade just, you know, these kids that were once littles are now maturing up into bigger grammar school kids.
Yes. And it's a fun year for sure.
If parents have questions about fourth grade prior to the start of the school year, where can they go?
So they can go to the same page that they found this video, and there's another video introducing their teacher, and then there is just some documents about what to do with their supplies and their books and
Important to know what goes to school, what stays here,
all
or
the
stays at
school
home.
things. Yes. And then if they have any additional questions, they are welcome to email their teacher.
Okay. Well, thanks for sharing, Kim. That's all we have for fourth grade. Thanks for watching.